I am Jessie Post. I'm Senior Policy Advisor at the International Cooperation Agency of the Association of Netherlands Municipalities, VNG International. I'm glad to say that the national government has worked with local governments on the SDGs right from the adoption of the SDGs onwards. Two structures came into existence, an interministerial dialogue where all the ministries sat together to talk about implementation of the SDGs, and a multi-stakeholder network where NGOs were talking with private sector, in fact. All people in these structures realized that local governments had to be associated as well. And this was a direct consequence of the fact that local governments had also already worked on the Millennium Development Goals before the SDGs. And there was already a strong network of local governments engaged in development in the Netherlands. The national government publishes a national progress report every year for the Dutch Parliament. And from the start, sub-national governments, so local governments, provinces, and also our water authorities have their own chapter, their own paragraph within this national report. So we've been acknowledged very well from the start in this report. And then in the VNRs, which have been published twice now, one in 2016 and one in 2022, the collaboration was even stronger. So there was more acknowledgement and more visibility for the work of local governments, which is fair because local governments have in fact been doing really a lot of work on the SDGs in the Netherlands. In 2022, we decided to also develop a voluntary subnational review in addition to the subnational chapters in the national reports. We did so because we felt that even though we have this space in the national report, there wasn't enough space for a detailed state of affairs of the progress at local level. Also, the fact that the Netherlands would publish its second VNR in 2022 felt like there was good momentum to then also produce a shadow report or a complementary report from local governments. We had also done a great effort in developing local indicators, mostly in 2021, which gave us access to lots of data on how we were doing in terms of local SDG progress. So everything came together and we decided to publish a VSR. I'm happy to say that the final VNR of the Netherlands, which included, of course, a one-pager with main conclusions, as do all VNRs, mentioned specifically our VSR and the work of local governments on the SDGs, which again was important acknowledgement and a very good reference. Moreover, the Minister of Development Cooperation, Ms. Liesje Schrijnemacher, also mentioned the work of local governments and the existence of the complementary VSR in her VNR presentation at the UN in July.